Previously on the Block NZ Villa Wars, Brooke and Mitch got zero payback for voting strategically.
You're lucky you've got nice neighbours.
Jamie and Hayden continued their winning streak.
Justice has been served. Congratulations.
And the teams had big plans for their laundry and stairs.
There's no guarantee we're going to be able to do this.
Tonight, the smallest rooms, but the biggest problems.
We can't do the painting and we're at Creek.
I think maybe a couple of teams might not deliver this week.
A little indecent exposure.
Are you nerdy Rudy under there?
What the hell else do you shout?
And the stairway to heaven becomes the stairway to hell.
Why does nobody actually know anything?
They've got their plan, which they didn't tell me about.
It makes it really hard when the people that actually organise this show are useless. It's actually Peter Wolfcamp's fault. I swear to God.
It's a sunny start to another day on the block. And this week's room challenge of the laundry and stairway has the teams in high spirits.
It's going to be pretty amazing to be able to wash our own clothes by the end of this week.
When we were told we're doing laundry and stairway, I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's going to be pretty easy to do, or easier than the last few weeks.
I actually love the block because I'm loving the whole experience. I think I'm going to be really sad when it's over.
I'm pretty sure this week might be crazy.
Hey guys, it looks like we've got some visitors. Come on.
Hey guys!
Hello.
This is amazing!
Oh.
Do you guys make this yourselves?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Is it chocolate cake?
Yeah.
Hayden will eat half that thing.
I might take the opportunity to jump in here on this happy fest to point something out. The icing on the Blockaholics cake says good luck, which is quite appropriate really, because it seems some of the teams are far from realistic about what it's going to take to finish the two trickiest spaces on the block. It seems the cake is actually an omen of things to come.
I suspect that in the back of everybody's minds, oh goody, we've just got to do the stairwell and the laundry. How hard can that be? I think this is an unexpectedly tricky week and has the potential for some of them to turn to custard.
Or indeed, chocolate cake.
Girls,
Thank you.
Thank
You
you
girls
so
have been
much,
high five. Nice
thanks
work.
very much for coming over.
Good luck indeed. Back to the real world. The Jib plasterboard has arrived, and there is a lot of it. In fact, the Wolf has ordered the same amount as he did for living room week, and those were by far the biggest spaces on the block. That's a lot of Jib plasterboard to get up when your head builder has called in sick. Seems the curse of the missing tradie has struck House 3 again.
We've had a few people dropping off lately, and that's just adding to the stress of having to find tradies again.
With all the complicated angles in and around the stairs, being short a builder is a major, but it's not House 3's biggest concern.
The biggest issue we're facing is not having a plasterer because we can't do the painting, and then we're at Creek.
So this is my plastering directory at the moment. So I'm just going to go through them all. Let's try this guy. We don't know what it is with us and tradies. Our house is definitely quite challenging. We are really stuck this week, and I'm wondering if you could come and plaster our room for us.
No, I'm tied up this week, I'm afraid.
Right, so that was that one. Right, let's try this guy.
Or I can't take a call. Please leave a brief message.
Ah, damn it. So quite a crucial ingredient to making walls. I'll try this guy.
I'm not here at the moment.
Well, he's not there at the moment, so we won't be using that one.
Sarah and Manan might be sorted for tradies, but their idea of a translucent glass splashback in their laundry has seen work grind to a halt.
I would really love the look of a translucent glass kind of splashback and wall in our laundry because it's going to let in a lot of light.
Sounds spectacular in theory, but Builder Dale is not convinced.
Have you spoken to the glass guys about this? Because there's no guarantee we're going to be able to do this.
The girls have taken his advice, though, and called in the experts from Metro Glass.
We'd previously discussed having a semi-opaque glass wall in our laundries. However, we're worried that you'll be able to see the cabinetry of our laundry and that it won't end up looking very good.
I mean, the only other way you could do it would be just that piece, so it's a splashback, but then it's sort of a window in the middle of your wall.
Yeah. It's really hard because if we make a decision to forgo the glass, then we pretty much have a dark room.
Yep.
And we all know how long it takes for these girls to make any decision.
It is pretty frustrating when Sarah takes a long time to make decisions.
In my defence, a long time on the block is, say, between 2 hours and half a day. It's really risky to do it and then have it not look good because it's a central part of our house.
Well, then let's just do the traditional
tile floor, tile splashback. Okay.
Wow, there's a record-making quick decision by the girls. They've canned the translucent splashback in the laundry and they're going for a tiled one. Job done. Which means that instead of arguing for an hour, they'll have all that extra time to crack on with insulating the laundry. There's no time for shut-eye next door. Jamie's fully focused on painting the house exterior before the top layer of scaff comes down at the end of the week.
My way of unwinding is probably painting the exterior of the house. It's sad but true. It is quite cathartic. Don't ask me what that means, Hayden, because you're thinking that.
While Jamie catharterises the outside of the house, Hayden is budget-focused.
I'm on the tools to help the boys out as much as possible. Maybe they need an apprentice, or maybe we're just trying to save money. Every dollar we can save means Jamie keeps off my back for just another day. As long as Jamie's off my back, I'm happy.
At least they've been able to get stuck into the work, though.
What's the situation?
Ugh, not good. I've called about 10 gyp stoppers today and they're all too busy.
I thought we might have had a plasterer locked in by now. It's kind of a bit alarming, you know.
I need a plasterer for this week. Are you available?
Does it pay?
Yes, it does pay.
Okay, well, I'd just come out and have a look,
Awesome. Oh, you make me so happy. He's not a definite, so I think he's going to come around and check out the job and then, give us a quote and see what he can do.
Finally, the stars are aligning in House 3. And things are about to be on the up in House 4 as well, as Brooke's mum has arrived from Wellington.
Welcome to my house. Do you want to come in? This is house number 4, the best house. Seeing her kind of makes me tear up a little. We're really close. She messages me every morning saying good luck for the day, and yeah, she's really into it. It's really sweet. Mum, this is our main builder, Pete. This is my mum, Michelle.
Nice to meet you too.
She's allowed to have a look around, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
I feel really lucky that I had the opportunity to show my mum some of the stuff that Mitch and I have been doing with this house. This house is our baby.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah. Oh, you've done such a good job of that.
So this is our winning master bedroom.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, Brooke, I love it. So will you be looking forward to finishing and getting back to normal life?
No, I'm dreading it finishing. It'll be nice for a couple of weeks, living your own life, but I think I'll really miss it. It's been lots of fun.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad that you got to come here.
Thank you for showing me around.
Love you, Mum.
I love you too, darling.
Thank you so much for coming.
Okay, sweetheart. Take care.
Bye.
With everything going so well for Brooke, it's hard to imagine that in the next 24 hours, this will happen.
Oh, give me a minute. I know it's your job and I'll come back and talk about it in a minute, but I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to talk about it, honestly. I don't want to talk about it.
It's laundry and stairway week, which might sound, to quote Manan, a bit cruisy. But the level of work required is starting to dawn on our teams.
Dale's really worried because he seems to think that laundry stairwell is a massive week. We'll take his word because he's always a builder. Right. He's always right.
Adding to the workload this week is an extra downstairs toilet for houses 3 and 4. Feeling flush for cash at the moment, Brooke and Mitch have another expensive but time-consuming feature they hope will earn them the win this week.
As you first see our stairwell, you will be greeted by an amazing American oak feature wall, which will complement our stairway and our lounge. Our stairway will be carpeted with also a glass panel as you walk up to the master bedroom. American oak timber's arriving on Wednesday morning.
This is going to be a massive wow and another item that's going to tie in the whole house.
Brooke and Mitch might be surprised to find out they're not the only team planning a feature wall to knock out the judges, but Sarah and Manan are having second thoughts on the wood they've ordered.
It's going to go all the way around up the stairs.
So how far? You want to run it all the way to the ground?
All the way to the ground,
Or do you want to... You do?
Yeah, to the ground. Keep it consistent. Originally, all we could really afford is a pre-primed pine. But as the day goes on, we start to feel more and more iffy about it. This area of our house is so important. You can see it from so many spaces that it's just not worth having a finish that we're not sure about.
But what we've decided on is basically like a Vitex, which is a hardwood.
Yeah,
So
right.
you don't have to paint it. What you have to do at the end is put some linseed oil on it, like an oil.
Yeah, yeah.
And it'll come up a nice wet brownish colour.
Yeah, yeah. Trouble now is that I have to call up the people with the pine and tell them I don't want it and please take it back and please don't take my money.
For once, Jamie and Hayden don't have to worry about budget, as they cash in on the higher appliance upgrade they won in the Honda SkyArt Challenge.
So we've got the 8.5 kilo front load washer from Hire and the Hire 8 kilo condensing dryer.
Cool, so that'll hold at least half of Hayden's rugby socks then.
At least half.
I can't say I've ever been turned on by a washing machine or dryer, but this is the closest I've ever been to it. So, well done, Hire. You make some sexy appliances.
Part of the upgrade package, you guys also get to choose a second fridge. So just the single door here with the freezer at the bottom.
You know, because we're going to have a huge outdoor entertainment area, you need a second fridge to be able to store either long-term goods or your beer, your party snacks and that sort of thing. So that is going to be an absolute seller for us.
There's just over an hour left until tools down, and the race is on to get as much jib plasterboard up as humanly possible, so the plasterers can get stuck in tomorrow. And it's not just inside where all the work has to be done.
Such a shite job.
All of the teams must complete the underfloor insulation beneath the laundry before the end of the week.
God damn. I might be under here all night.
It's a dirty job, but an important one, as is Kat's task, choosing a new paint colour for the living room.
As much as we love the colour, the judges used the word hate when they were talking about the salmon colour we chose. It's going to have to be changed.
So I painted our living room this colour here, and it didn't fare too well with the judges, so we're going to paint over it. Do you have a product that I could use to cover that up?
Yeah, we've got a new product called Super Height.
Cool.
Should do the job, which has got more pigment in it, but more titanium and stuff, so it should be the way to go.
Oh, cool. Quite a large living area. We're going to go for good old white. It's safe and you can't really go wrong. How many coats do you think I'll need?
You may need up to 2, but one might do it.
Really lucky for me that it only takes 1 or 2 coats to cover up. You don't have to sand back.
After earlier copping an $80 delivery charge for timber they didn't use, the Wolf has some news which might lift the girls' spirits. Temporarily.
What do you see?
I see a lot of work. How do I even patch that? Yeah.
It is quite obvious that the paintwork is in really, really poor condition. It is also full of lead. So basically we've decided that we will get it removed by professionals.
Pete comes over with some really good news. We don't have to prep and prime the front of our house.
It will have an impact on your budget.
How much of an impact on our budget?
$4,000.
Whew, okay, that's a big impact. This is not only putting us in the red, this is putting us in the potentially won't finish zone.
You know, all we need to do though is win one room reveal, and that's our prep work paid for. So, you know, we need to win a room reveal.
As 6 p.m. rolls around, it's been a mixed bag for the teams and progress has been slow. But the high spirits from this morning aren't quite flagging just yet.
Boys, go home. Tools down. Quiet time.
How much is that, Wolf, in the window? I hope that wolf is for sale. Yeah, you can all do that. All join in. We get the whole site and go, oh, at the right time.
And as the sun goes down over House 3,
Not much fun under there.
a creature emerges from the deep.
Lucky you weren't wearing your knickers today. He has knickers. He bought a 10-pack for the block.
Let's get up from underneath the floor. Just laid in the dark.
Just gotta pick some tapware for the laundry, which is funny because I didn't even think about that. So I've got this book here, and what kind of tapware does a laundry have? I don't know. Yeah, it's a difficult one.
I think I should probably water my plant. I haven't done it in 2 weeks. Hope he's not dying.
Red challenge tomorrow. Hopefully it's not another hard one.
I hide up.
My mama told me I got a lot to learn. She said love's not a healer. Sometimes it burns.
It's Wednesday morning on the Block NZ, and our teams are not exactly raring to go.
I'm tired today.
But they'd better get their skates on, because I've got a challenge for them, with a prize that is definitely worth getting out of bed for. Well, welcome to today's challenge, which I've dubbed Turf Wars.
Ooh.
These are the carpets from houses 1 and 2 that were ripped out when you restyled the guest bedrooms. But just to throw them away, I think is a hideous waste. So, you're going to reuse them.
Goodness me.
Your challenge today is to create a rug. And if you want to add a splash of colour, I've got some upholstery paint as well. Now, your design can be as simple or as complicated as you like, but you will want to do a good job. You are going to have to use it in your hallway.
Oh, ours is tiny. We've got a plan for our hallway, and it definitely doesn't include a Cat and Jerry made rug.
The challenge will be judged by a guest judge today. And the one that she thinks is the best will have the opportunity to create their ultimate outdoor area using trees and plants from Enrich with Nature to the value of $5,000.
Oh, yes, please. The prize is absolutely epic. Like, we need this. We're going to need a lot of plants.
The great news here today is everyone's a winner, because second place will get trees and plants to the value of $2,500. Third place, $1,250. And for the worst rug here today, $625 worth of trees and plants from Enrich with Nature. You've got 2 hours. Good luck.
Get that one, get that one.
That's quite cool.
The teams are all scrapping to get their preferred rolls of carpet. There's a limited supply, so they have to be quick. With a massive prize up for grabs, it's not the place to play nice.
Do you need both of those? Do you guys need both of them?
We need to decide on colour. I think they're different. I'm reluctant to give Jamie our carpet because I think that we might use the whole roll. We might need it all.
Sarah Manan took the 2 that I wanted, so it wasn't fast enough.
Missing out on that carpet is a dilemma, and now she doesn't know what to do.
In stark contrast, the other teams are all into planning.
We're looking at doing an arrow shape. We really like this rug at a store, and it's thousands of dollars. So we're going to be budget and make it ourselves. That's really cool.
Just sort of like an Aztec pattern. So we're going to cut out all these little rhombus type shapes, a bit like our day bed in week 1. Just trying to figure out how many we kind of need,
And just start it like this. Right? So I'm thinking that we should do like a hexagon type rug. We just need to make the hexagon and start cutting.
With half an hour gone, the teams have all decided on their designs. Except for Jamie, who feels she's had the rug pulled from under her and can't quite commit to her Pacifica-inspired idea.
We just need to move forward, James, so we need to make a decision now.
I'm telling you, I know, but you can't. This is My confidence has been booted out the door. I'm not feeling like this is going to be a winner. I'm asking you, what are your ideas?
No, let's just go with this. We need to stick to our guns. Jamie's got a solid concept that she wants to work with. If we spend another half hour talking about it, we're going to run out of time.
And Hayden is right. Time is ticking, and they're falling behind as the others begin cutting their carpet.
I need to work real quick to get all of these cut. The design, if we can pull it off, it's going to look really cool.
I'm just going to put them in their order. They're not measured out or anything, but just so we know what we've got.
Sometimes I wish I remembered more about basic geometry because it would be so handy for the block.
With an hour left, Hayden has finally convinced Jamie to run with her original weave design.
Jamie's just as creative as anybody on the block, and she's just got to trust herself.
Do we want to try and put 4 circles?
Isn't that just real busy?
Just trying to figure out how this is all going to come together. Sort of freestyling it.
It's looking epic, babe.
I think we need to have one that's not long. We need one that's wide, like this.
But we don't have a wide hallway is our problem.
But this is the first thing you look at when you walk in.
Yes.
You're happy with that.
And then when you buy the house...
Well, if you're happy with it, then that's fine.
I don't think we can take out one of the dark.
Bit of a fire. I think we should take out the dark. To me, this looks like a golf shirt with the colours, with the dark. I'm getting worried that we've got too many dark colours in our rug, and I don't want it to be the first thing you walk into. You see some harsh black hexagons, you know?
Yeah, do what you want.
With only half an hour to go, it's time for the final touches. All of the rugs will get professionally stitched together once the teams are done.
That's actually looking all right.
Really going to go to town now that we've got enough time and add some texture and different colour to this rug. So I want you to
mask them straight like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take the other 2 out, you see?
That.
So leave that one there. Put those 2 in the other square positions.
I quite like that. 4 more?
Right. Try 4 more.
There's just over 10 minutes to go. And while all of the teams will walk away with a prize today, they have to keep in mind that the rug will be going in their hallway.
For potential buyers, it's probably going to be the first thing they see when they walk into our house. So, yeah, we better do a good job. You happy with that?
I like that. You like that?
Yeah. Sometimes simple is best, like our Honda challenge.
I'm really happy with how the carpet paint has turned out. It adds a little more depth to our carpet and a little more texture. Put it here.
Just go and do a big tidy up, eh?
Yep.
And now is the time to tidy, because their 2 hours is almost up.
Careful, because it'll just slide.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Step off the rugs.
Did well.
Yeah, let's go.
Thanks for putting up with me.
You're welcome.
It does look good now, but I wonder if it will...
It's going to be perfect on the hallway. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
Looks real cool, babe. I like it.
I like it.
Yeah, same. I'd use it in our house.
For sure.
Not the best, but that's okay.
All right, to find out which is the best and which is the worst is a very special guest. You'll remember her as a judge from the 2nd season of The Block NZ and interior designer Janice Kumar Ward.
Hi guys.
What do you think?
I think you guys have done an incredible job. So we'll start up here. The hexagons are very cool. They're obviously really on trend at the moment.
Nice work, girls. On trend. All right, Brooke and Mitch is... what do you call that sort of design?
It's definitely really fashion forward. I love it. I think it's got so many cool graphic elements. It's going to look really visually stunning, and I think it's really clever.
Jamie and Hayden have gone for a more simpler design for House 1. What do you think?
I absolutely love it. It's very cool. I think the use of paint and using another medium is out of the box, but it's clever. I think it's really cool.
And over to Kat and Jeremy's.
How are your hands? Like, how did you do that? Like, that is amazing. Like,
It was
that's
really
clever.
hard.
I don't know how you even put it together as a puzzle. I look forward to seeing it in situ.
Cool.
Well, Janice, let's start with last place, fourth. But they don't go away empty-handed.
Okay, that's good.
They get $625 worth of trees and plants from Enrich with Nature. Who did the worst one?
Sorry, girls.
Oh, why is that?
There were others that pushed the boundaries a little bit more for me.
Sure.
All right, $1,250 worth of plants and trees. Who does that go to in third place?
In third place, it was you guys, just because I am worried about how it's going to translate. But I think it's very cool graphically.
Thank you.
Let's go straight to first. $5,000 worth of trees and plants from Enrich with Nature. Who does it go to and why?
Goes to the orange team, because I genuinely felt that you pushed the boundaries with paint, and I think it's going to translate into a runner really beautifully. So there you go. It was simple and clever.
I am incredibly proud of Jamie. I mean, you can design every room left now.
Hell no.
It was really, really tight, because I think what you've done there is just so hard. So you've done a great job.
So well done, Kat and Jeremy. There's $2,500 worth of plants and trees coming your way. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Janice. Lovely to see you again.
Thanks for having me.
All right, guys, back to those laundries.
Good girl.
With the Rug Challenge car put, the teams are on their way back to the block to see how their tradies have progressed with the laundries and stairs. But a problem in House 4 has their tradies hoping Brooke and Mitch take their time getting back.
How's this? It's come up not too badly, but we're actually a bit short.
What do you mean a bit short?
So Spank's been measuring it up while we were marking it out, and it's actually been measured 300 short of the ceiling.
So if you stood it up now, it'd be
300 short of the ceiling. It was meant to be up to the ceiling.
Far out.
I've never seen builder Spanky look so pale. Brooke and Mitch's very expensive oak feature wall that took 3 weeks for the timber to arrive has effectively been shrunk in the wash.
It's very beautiful timber, and now it's all too short. Brooke and Mitch heavily invested in the idea of this feature wall. They've got it clear in their minds what they want it to look like. It's not going to look like that now. So how far behind does it put you?
Maybe 7-8 hours, so almost a day.
Yeah, a day, and it's already Wednesday.
And that's once we've decided what we want to do.
Brooke and Mitch are offered a challenge at the moment. They're going to come home, they're going to ask how the wall's going. It's not going to be pleasant.
I can't imagine how Brooke and Mitch will react when they return, especially when their expectations are so high.
Trouble.
Another significant event while the teams have been at the challenge is the arrival of the Peter Hay laundry installers. But they've started to install the cabinetry in House 1, not House 4 as Brock had arranged with Peter Wolfkamp earlier.
Oh wow, that looks good.
Yeah, not bad,
That looks awesome. The Peter Hay laundry has been installed. It's looking fantastic. Just the bottom though. We're getting floating floorboards, so there needs to be 21 mil off the floor.
Yeah, there's no problem, just cut 21 mil off.
Oh, cool.
Right to the floor, and then the toe kick just clips on.
Awesome. Is anyone else getting black?
Oh, I'd be telling.
Hey, Marty.
Yeah.
We just won another challenge, mate.
Alright.
Yeah. We won $5,000 of plants for Outdoors Week. So.
You're going to need that because you've got a massive back garden.
Yeah.
It's, I think, five challenges we won now. 2 this week.
Next they won a room, eh?
Yeah, hopefully.
Kat and Jeremy are more worried than most about a lack of progress at their place, with their lead builder Ben still off sick.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking. Ben's not here today. Tomorrow, hopefully he's okay. If not, we might have to call in some reinforcements, and that means contacting the Taranaki boys again.
But their builder Gus is still on the job, and he's making more progress than expected.
Hey, how are we looking?
Good. We've just been jibbing and
Nice.
faster. Yeah.
You've done heaps.
So how will Brooke and Mitch react to progress at their house?
Ooh. Nice work, guys. Yeah.
Smash
Oh my god.
Oh,
Guys, this looks amazing.
look at that.
I can kiss you. That is just amazing.
Yeah, it's over $3,000 worth of wall, we think, so it is definitely the biggest feature we're going to add to this house.
I think this feature wall is going to blow everyone's mind. We've got a really good chance of winning.
There is a slight problem though.
Oh, how do you mean?
We had a little bit of a mistake this morning, so it's actually shorter than the ceiling.
Our poor builders are stressing like hell. They've made our timber wall 30 mil shorter.
300 millimetres.
Oh, 30 centimetres.
Did you just realise that?
Oh my
Oh my god.
So how are you going to change the design then, Pat?
Well, I'll have a sit down with you guys, and I've got a few ideas in my head of how to make it look. It's going to be more work, but it kind of allows us to be a bit more creative as well.
These guys work so hard for us, and it's actually really hard to be angry. They're bloody great, to be honest.
So we're just gonna use some creative thinking, I think. Spank might be eating rice for a week. Looks freaking badass.
It really does.
It's just 300 mil short.
Well, I have to say, that went better than expected. If only that was all that went wrong for Brooke and Mitch today. The surprises are more pleasant over at House 2, as Sarah and Manan's laundry and stairway take shape.
Our stairwells come together really nicely, and it's actually a lot more bright and airy than I thought it was going to be, so that's really good. Laundry is coming together. There's just a lot of prep work in that wall there. So our laundry from Peter Hay will be fitted later today, which is really exciting. I look forward to seeing what it looks like.
One half of the team that already have their laundry cabinets installed is enjoying the advantage that puts them in.
Sometimes, in the middle of the chaos, it's nice to sit down and just do nothing. We got the laundry first because 1, we were the most ready, and 2, because we had the easiest install.
The good thing about going first is that we can get on to the next thing. We've already done the painting on the back of the house, but Peter told us that we need to get up on that scaff to paint the higher parts of the house because that will be coming down over the next week or so.
Give it about 10 minutes until Jamie starts yelling, "Hayden! Hayden!" I'll just enjoy the silence for now.
Enjoy it while you can, Hayden, because the silence is about to be broken. Because Brooke has just found out her laundry install has been bumped down the queue.
Grumpy as Right, so the problem is that our laundry cabinet guys went to House 1 as instructed by Wolfcamp, who runs this whole thing, and I specifically asked him to be first because we had booked our plasterers for 2:30. It pisses me off because I get everything organised and I tell people we're tiling tomorrow, so our cabinetry needs to go in first. And I go in House 1, who's having laminate on their floor, so it's like no stress to them. And their cabinetry's already in.
I really do appreciate that Brooke and Mitch have a plan. I suppose the thing is that I've got my plan, which I might not tell them all the details of. They've got their plan, which they didn't tell me about.
It makes it really hard when the people that actually organise this show are useless. Sorry, but it's true.
Didn't know that they had their stoppers coming at 2:30. I'm sure if they had have told me, I would have brought the installers in earlier.
He needs a PA or something. He's up to call sometimes.
Wednesday in Laundry and Stairway Week is turning out to be one of the most hectic Wednesdays of all of the weeks so far.
It's all happening, eh? It's all happening today. Stuff's just turning up and it's going straight on the wall. Got some jib fixes here I didn't realise, and they're just charging into it. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
If you've ever been to India and you've ever been on public transport there, you'll know what being in our laundry is like this week. Yeah, you're just touching each other, and it's not in a nice way.
It's a week where the teams are starting to realise their timelines are critical.
We can come in and sand that in the morning. That's ready, then we'll come out here and shop this.
Okay, so that'll be sanded Friday?
Friday morning.
So I'm inside finding some sandpaper, and I overhear Dale talking to the jib stopper saying that he's not going to be back till sand till Friday, which is really bad news for painting.
Is it possible to get it sanded tomorrow night?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. If at all possible, because just to give them an extra night to paint, they'll need it.
We'll organise some heaters today.
Yep.
So when do you think I'll be able to paint?
You'll be able to start painting tomorrow.
In the laundry?
Yeah, in the laundry.
Yeah.
And for out here, maybe tomorrow evening.
Okay, tomorrow evening would be good, yeah.
The jobs are mounting for Sarah.
Do these get planed down? That's a bit rough.
What?
Do you sand?
No, you can sand them if you want.
That's real rough.
I don't know where Sarah and Manana. They were ahead of me, and now I'm way ahead of them. And there's only me. I saw them eating lunch before. Don't know where you find the time to eat lunch.
But the biggest controversy today is less about lunch breaks and more about laundry cabinets. And the wolf is in the firing line after Brooke missed out on first place in the installation queue.
So the Peter Hay Kitchen guys who are installing the laundry units, they got here at lunchtime. In the end, it was actually a really simple install in house one, as it turns out. Unit on the floor, unit on the wall, job done. I don't think Brooke or Mitch appreciated that.
Problem is, Brooke was banking on that spot, and now it's affecting all her tradie schedules. And with Mitch out shopping, she's feeling the pressure.
Hey guys, how much longer do you reckon until the stairs are done, realistically? Hour and a half. Okay. They told me that they'd be done in the laundry at 10 and then the stairs would take about an hour, and it's 3 o'clock and they started at 8, so I don't really know how that works. How does it take from 8 o'clock? It's your own job. Just makes me look like the idiot when probably the idiot is whoever told them to start at house one.
But at least now the laundry install is going ahead. And that's a good thing, right? Well, not with 5 plasterers in there trying to do their job at the same time.
The jib stoppers were about to walk out because they weren't happy with the conditions they had to work in, and I totally understand that. And it should never have been like that. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, that's cool.
And now Brooke's getting heat from the plasterer's boss.
All right, thanks. I'll do that now. Bye.
Sorry about that.
No. I get a call from the guy that owns the plastering firm, and he's just telling me what the hell, and that's fair enough. Mate, I know this is a real pain, but can we do this tomorrow? Why does nobody actually know anything? Excuse me, sorry. I just lost it. The laundry guys had to stop or our plasterers are leaving. I've just had their boss on the phone.
Oh, okay. Can we carry on, do another house, then come back to this one?
They won't be done before 6. We need to smash out the plastering.
You want to stop everything in here?
Yeah.
Well, we can put them back in the room.
Yeah, well, let's put them back in there.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. This was actually worked out perfectly. So you guys were supposed to do this first, and you guys were supposed to come in. So
Yeah,
it's actually none of your guys' fault.
Remember, the fixing didn't get done till 10:30.
Yeah.
So even if they had have come at 11 o'clock.
It would have been fine.
Yeah.
Because our stoppers weren't starting till 2:30. So I'd actually allowed plenty of time for that.
All right.
Look, sorry to muck you guys around, because obviously you're doing us a favour.
And the situation has all become too much for Brooke.
This week has by far been the hardest week. I've kind of hit a bit of a wall, actually. Off. Give me a minute. I know it's your job and I'll come back and talk about it in a minute, but I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to talk about it, honestly. I don't want to talk about it. So, just swear to God, like, sorry. I know it's your job and I'll come back and talk about it in a minute, but I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to talk about it, honestly. I don't want to talk about it. I walked off because I can't be bothered having people hounding me when all I need is a cry and then to come back and sort it out. Sorry. My builder Pete pulls up, drives me around the block and tells me to pull my head in. I'm pretty bitter, but yeah, it's all good.
Partner Mitch has just returned to site and has no idea what's going on.
Can you guys just leave me alone just for 2 seconds?
It really sucks to come back and, you know, find out that Brooke's had a really rubbish time and that she's upset. I never want to see her upset, and I didn't even know anything about any of that going on. But I sort of walked in, you know, straight into the storm. What's going on?
Just let me just compose myself. Can I just have 30 seconds? That's it. I promise. Yeah. Alright, I'm fine. I'm fine. Today I reckon it's been the hardest day on the block for me. A lot of things out of my control and I feel like I got blamed for a lot of things. I think I'll be waiting a long time for an apology from Peter Wolfkamp. So, yeah, I just had to tell the cabinetry guys to leave.
Yeah.
And, yeah, the stoppers are in there now.
Yeah, sweet.
But, yeah, I'm not too sure when our cabinetry will be fitted, but even if we have to do it ourselves.
While the plasterers continue in House 4, the Peter Hay laundry installers are going like the clappers in House 3. But trying to work around the plasterers at Brooke and Mitch's has put them an hour behind schedule. And they won't get to Sarah and Manance until the morning, creating a real squeeze for their tiler.
Carl says that unfortunately they can't install them today, and that's really gutting because we need everything to run to a tight schedule, and I need my tilers to come in first thing tomorrow.
Some of them are still fixing their plasterboard, some are stopping, cabinets haven't gone in, flooring hasn't gone down yet, painting looks like a long way away. I think maybe a couple of teams might not deliver this week.
So far, only House 1 and House 3 have their laundries fully installed. House 2 has drawn the worst straw of all, and they'll have to wait until tomorrow.
Guess we have to call the tiler. Yeah, we'll just tell him to come in at 9:30.
Hey girls, we've just finished early in House 3, so if you want us to have a go getting the base in now, before 6.
Yay! Oh, thanks, Carl. That'd be amazing. Thank you.
No worries.
Yay! Oh, woohoo. Hopefully the tiler can get all his tiles done then. Yeah, I'm so stoked for that.
This afternoon we've been able to put in the base cabinet so the tiler can go around the perimeter and we get the top in and then he can do the splashback as well, so we're good to go. It's tight, eh? It fits like a glove. It's good.
It makes a massive difference that we can actually imagine what the room's going to look like, but even with this laundry unit half in, it's good. I'm really looking forward to the end of the week.
Oh my God!
Oh wow. This is not any laundry that I've ever seen. This is lovely. Tools down here is come and gone. We've got our waterproofing done, but unfortunately we don't have our jib stopping completely finished. I'm feeling a little bit about our current situation, but I know that in all of the other houses it's so much worse for them. Doesn't make me feel any better, but could be worse.
It's been a day of high drama on the block, and there's nothing like a hot shower to wash away those stresses.
What are you up to, mate?
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
So, yeah, I was hoping we could use your shower, mate. It's a little bit awkward. You weren't meant to be home. But yeah, our shower has some wet paint in it.
That's all right. You go white ahead.
Yeah, feel free.
Are you changing it to white?
Yeah.
Are you going to be a Brooke and Mitch?
I know, it's a bit sad seeing the old puce go.
It is sad.
But, yeah, no, we're going all white.
We still have to change our master bedroom from black to white.
Oh,
all right. All right.
Yeah, we'll look all right.
Yeah, kind of. Well, we're going to go use your shower now.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Dad joke.
It might be fun and games in House 3, but the mood is a little more sombre in House 4.
Thanks a lot, Wolfcamp, for making my day, Hal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. I've been quite impressed this whole time when she, just sort of rolls with the punches and doesn't really get upset. I think she sort of got swamped by sort of everyone at the same time, and I wasn't really there to help her deal with it. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that it was really hard and that she got upset about it. I mean, we are human.
I don't really want to cry in front of 10 men who will then see me as being an idiot when actually the past 5 weeks, that's all I've done, and it's worked running like clockwork.
Yeah. Don't take it to heart.
Yeah.
You guys don't have to have a spare towel, do you? Nah, mate.
Are you nudie Rudy under there?
What, how else do you shout?
You never know quite how much of Hayden you'll see. He's quite a fan of being nudie Rudy a lot of the time. So, yeah, you got to watch him.
Well, I better run and go find myself a towel.
All right, see you later.
Enjoy.
Nice.
It's pretty dark out there. Luckily, I'm of a very dark olive complexion, so if I walk home in the nude, nobody's really going to see me unless I smile.
Tomorrow at 7:30.
Bit worried that it might be too big of a job for Russell on his own.
The time ticks away.
It's not an ideal situation.
And the teams struggle to tick off their jobs.
We're not going to have enough tiles to finish laying the floor.
And one team's in for a nasty shock.
Beautiful.
Moment of truth.